A sensitization program aimed at eradicating child labor and trafficking in some communities in the Volta region has taken place. The program was organized by some former child laborers with the General Agriculture Workers Union in partnership with Danish Trade Union Development Agency.
The sensitization program was organized at GAWU's child labor-free zones in Aveme, KPANDO and Abutuase. These zones comprise of about 30 communities where child labor is very high. At a sensitization program in these communities, parents and guardians were encouraged to help to eradicate child labor by sending their children to school instead of sending them for fishing and engaging in activities which affect the child's mental and physical well-being. Speaking to GBC News, the elected assembly member of Adan electoral area in the New Drabin South Municipal Assembly, Mr. Freeman Gadri, who was rescued 20 years ago by the GAWU members, shared his success story.
20 years today, I was rescued by the General Agriculture Workers Union of TUC, and I've done a lot of work, and then going back to the community, telling them why they're supposed to send their children to school. When we look at the child labor, it is about the parents have to understand why the children have to be in school. If they know that the best way is to educate their children, maybe they may not be here complaining that child labor, because the child labor, they are trying everything possible to educate our children.
He says sacrifices were made for him to be rescued and also to be enrolled in school. He admonished community members to take charge of their children's education.
The parent doesn't understand what we are doing first. So as the moment you pick the children, they ask you, why are you taking him to? Child labor cry, why are you doing these things to us? Why are you doing these things? What is the meaning of child labor? Why are you taking my children? You need to send him or her to school. Why are you doing all this? So we have to just calm down, explain to them, let them understand that it is because of their future. It's not because of me. Because of their future. I was. So why wouldn't I help my brother who was also going, or my sister who was also going through the same thing?
The Deputy General Secretary for GAWU, who is also the Regional Coordinator for Africa Global March Against Child Labor, Mr. Andrew Tego, called for an all-hands-on-deck approach to achieving the country's agenda to eradicate child labor by 2025.
Next year, the database we collected, that is the Ghana Child Labor Monitoring System, like I said, gave us over 2,000 children at risk. So we are going to do re-evaluation of the levels of the risk. If the risk is high, it means that child needs attention. And there are various forms of attention. Some of them they just don't have birth certificate. Some of them don't have national health insurance. Some of them need some psychosocial support, counseling. Some of them, it's not about poverty, it's about attitude, it's about what is happening in the community.
About 150 children have been rescued from child labor and sent to school, while school materials were provided for them.